Have you ever wondered if someone in your life might be evil? There are obvious signs you should look for. Keep watching to discover these signs. Manipulation can take many forms, often aiming to control or influence others for personal gain. One common tactic is lying, where someone deceives others to reach their goals. Another is gaslighting, which makes someone doubt their own thoughts and reality. Guilt tripping involves using guilt to get others to do what they want. It's important to recognize the difference between harmless persuasion and harmful manipulation. Harmless manipulation might involve encouraging someone to try something new, while harmful manipulation is deceitful and exploitative. To protect yourself from manipulation, be aware of these tactics and set boundaries. Trust your instincts and watch for red flags in relationships. Communicate openly and assertively about your concerns. Empathy is crucial in relationships as it involves understanding and sharing others' feelings. Those who lack empathy often struggle to connect emotionally and may be insensitive or indifferent to others' emotions, leading to strained relationships and feelings of isolation. This lack of empathy can also affect professional settings, where it can hinder collaboration, create a toxic work environment, and lower productivity and morale. Chronic dishonesty is a troubling trait marked by frequent and shameless lying. People who are chronically dishonest often lie to manipulate situations or gain personal advantage. They may create false stories, twist facts, or hide information without feeling guilty, damaging trust and integrity in their relationships. This consistent lying can harm both the liar and those around them. Trust is vital in any relationship, personal or professional, and chronic dishonesty erodes this trust over time. Friends, family, and colleagues may feel disillusioned and distant, struggling to tell truth from lies. This pattern of deception can create a cycle where one lie leads to another, complicating relationships and breaking down communication. The lack of honesty and openness prevents genuine connections and makes resolving conflicts or misunderstandings difficult. Excessive envy is a harmful emotion marked by a strong desire to have what others possess and resentment toward their happiness or success. People who feel excessive envy often compare themselves to others, feeling inadequate or bitter when they see others as more fortunate. This intense jealousy can show up in many ways, such as wanting others' material possessions or resenting their achievements and relationships. Instead of celebrating others' success, envious individuals might undermine or belittle their accomplishments to make themselves feel better. The effects of excessive envy go beyond personal unhappiness and can harm relationships and well-being. Envious people might find it hard to maintain healthy friendships or romantic relationships because their jealousy creates tension and conflict. Constantly comparing themselves to others can also lead to low self-esteem and ongoing dissatisfaction. The ego is the part of our mind that shapes our sense of self and identity. While a healthy ego is important for self-worth and confidence, being overly focused on oneself can lead to harmful behaviors and attitudes. People with an inflated ego often prioritize their own pleasure and success above all else, sometimes at the expense of others. They may crave constant validation and admiration, seeing themselves as superior and deserving special treatment. This can result in arrogance, entitlement, and a lack of empathy for others' needs and perspectives. An inflated ego can also block personal growth and development by making it hard to accept constructive feedback and criticism. Those who are overly concerned with their self-image may resist acknowledging their flaws or shortcomings, preventing them from learning and evolving. Extreme control is marked by a strong desire to dominate and manipulate situations, often disregarding the autonomy and well-being of others. People who exhibit extreme control behaviors strive to assert their dominance and authority in various areas of life, such as relationships, work, and social interactions. Signs of extreme control may include micromanaging others, imposing strict rules and expectations, and showing possessive or jealous tendencies. These individuals often feel a compelling need to maintain power and influence over others, sometimes resorting to manipulation or coercion to get their way. The effects of extreme control extend beyond personal relationships and can have significant consequences. In romantic relationships, it can lead to feelings of suffocation and resentment as one partner's freedom is constantly undermined by the other's need for dominance. Irresponsibility is characterized by consistently avoiding taking responsibility for one's actions and placing blame on others. People who are irresponsible often fail to meet their obligations or commitments, ignoring the effects of their choices and actions. One of the main signs of irresponsibility is the refusal to accept accountability. Instead of owning up to their behavior and its results, irresponsible individuals tend to shift the blame onto external factors or other people. This behavior not only undermines trust and reliability, but also perpetuates a cycle of making excuses and avoiding responsibility. Dealing with irresponsibility requires a dedication to self-awareness and accountability. Individuals need to understand how their actions impact themselves and others, and they must take responsibility for their behavior and its consequences. This may involve developing organizational skills, time management techniques, and effective communication strategies to fulfill obligations and commitments responsibly. Pathological lying is a behavior where someone persistently tells lies and fabricates stories without any clear reason or benefit. Unlike occasional lying, which might happen to avoid consequences, pathological lying is deeply ingrained in the person's personality and often happens compulsively. Recognizing a pathological liar involves noticing inconsistencies between what they say and reality, as well as discrepancies in their storytelling over time. Pathological liars may create elaborate tales or exaggerate their experiences to gain attention or sympathy. When confronted, they might deny or minimize their lies, continuing the deception. The reasons behind pathological lying vary. Some do it for attention, admiration, or control, while others use lies to boost their self-esteem or avoid criticism. Deception becomes a defense mechanism to shield themselves from perceived threats or confrontations. Encountering someone who shows signs of malevolence can be unsettling, but how we react matters for our well-being and safety. Trusting your instincts is crucial in these situations. If something feels off about someone's behavior, listen to those gut feelings. Setting clear boundaries is key. Communicate assertively and firmly, making it clear which behaviors are unacceptable. By establishing boundaries, you protect yourself from manipulation and exploitation. It's also important to limit contact with the individual for your well-being. Avoiding situations where you feel vulnerable helps minimize the risk of harm. Prioritize your safety and well-being above all else. Seek support from trusted friends, family, or professionals. Sharing your concerns can provide validation and perspective, helping you navigate challenges more effectively. Recognizing the signs of evil intentions is vital for safeguarding ourselves and our communities. While evil can take various forms. Understanding common behaviors associated with malicious intent empowers us to protect ourselves and others. Throughout this video, we've explored manipulation tactics, lack of empathy, chronic dishonesty, excessive envy, ego, extreme control, irresponsibility, and pathological lying, traits often seen in individuals with harmful intentions. Being vigilant of these warning signs helps us avoid falling victim to manipulation and deceit. However, it's crucial to approach this topic with nuance and empathy. Not everyone displaying these behaviors is inherently evil. Many may be grappling with personal issues or traumas. Thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want more, please consider subscribing. Your support means a lot. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Take care and subscribe for more insightful content.